So this is Command and Conquer Generals. It's a pretty basic sort of game, very similar to Company Heroes, but the things that you build are a little bit more basic. The AI is probably not as sophisticated, but they still give you a bit of a hammering when you put them up to hard. I've got them set on easy. So to start the game, you have the command center here and one bulldozer. And there's two resources in the game. There's money, which is here, and power, which is you get by building power plants. So I usually start by building 2 power plants and build a second bulldozer. Okay, while they're building, I'll just show you. This here's a flashing star down here, which is your general ranking, I guess. So I'm a 1-star general, which means I can get any of these upgrades. You can't get them all, so I always go with the drone, which gives you a bit of spying ability. So you click anywhere over the map here. So I'll just pop it here. There you go. Oh, and it shows you what the enemy are up to. I'm versing a Chinese enemy, and they'll probably shoot that down soon, so it won't stay there. Back to our base. So there's a power generator, and you can upgrade it for $500, which doubles the amount of power it produces. So I always do that too. I'll build another one. So that takes care of our power. You can tell how much power you've got by this green bar. So the green bar is what you're producing, and the white arrow is what you're using.
Any more projects?
So you see it just went up there, so we'll upgrade that as well. If the white arrow exceeds what you're generating, you'll lose power.
Want to make some improvements?
I'll show you that soon. The second thing is money.
Upgrade
we need to get money, so click on the tractor and build a supply center. That's building away there.
Upgrade complete.
Righto. That produces a Chinook helicopter, which flies over to these, whatever that's called, to get supplies. Every time they come over, I think they give you $800 money. So to start the game, I also produce like another three helicopters. So there they are. They're building over there. They'll automatically go to the nearest supply depot. So what I like to do is have 2 go there. And as you can see, they only one at a time can pick up resources. So they'll queue, which is kind of wasting. It's a bit inefficient, wasting time. So what then I do is I'll grab 2 of them. I'll go look for another. There's another one there. So I'll just right click on that, and they'll fly over there and start picking up more resources. It's a bit more efficient that way. Okay, so that's done. We can watch this one as it comes back. So we've got 2,000 cash at the moment. So, okay, dump 600. So each one dumps 600. Rightio. You've got to watch those too, because as they empty them, when they become empty, you've got to go and send them off elsewhere. So the next phase, I guess, is build a bit of a defense. So I do that 2 ways: by building a barracks with the tractor, and the other thing I like to do is build a missile defense. So click on your tractor, and you've got these missiles which will attack vehicles, planes, and troops. So yeah, I might put them here. Yeah, I'll just build a line of them just to defend the base. Off it goes. Okay, we've built that. The barracks there. The barracks, I really only use the Ranger, which is good against infantry, and the Missile Defender, which is good against vehicles. So I'll just do a couple of those, and then you right click and they'll wander over to where you need them. So we'll put that guy there. So so they'll automatically just go over there. So
Position, sir.
onto a few more missile defenders. So that sets up a good little defense there. You can see here that another drone is ready to go. So I'll put another drone here just so we can see what's happening. There you go.
Lost.
They've shot the drone down straight away with this. I'm not sure what they're called. They're pretty deadly though, those Gatling gun things.
Laying the foundation.
Build another missile launcher.
In the US of A.
You can also put these troops inside buildings and bunkers. So
Ready for action.
I might just plonk them in there. You do that with select the troops you want, then right click. You can see the white arrow here, that's our power usage, is getting up a little bit. So we're still pretty good.
What's the story?
Next thing is a war factory, which produces vehicles like tanks and Humvees. So plonk that there. Helicopters are still happy.
Clocked in.
Build another missile defense, Patriot missile thing.
Let's pop some tanks.
Pop some more people in there. It's good to have them pretty mobile though,
On the trail.
because if your enemy come up here, you can walk them up there. But build a few more of those.
Laying the foundation.
Okay, so War Factory. I really only use the tanks and the Humvees, and I pump out an ambulance or two. I've not really looked into all this other sort of stuff.
Right here.
It's probably worth looking at, but
Got my missile launcher right
keep it pretty
here.
simple. So let's, well, there we go.
Missile launcher right here.
So we've got some enemy coming. It's exciting stuff.
Job for me.
Missile launcher right here.
Made
Build
in
another
the
missile launcher.
US of A.
Just watch it all, how it all unfolds here.
Unit lost.
It's pretty automatic. I don't really have to do anything. You might have to chase some things now and then. So producing some tanks, and I'll pump out a few Humvees as well. One thing that the tanks or all the vehicles have, you can click on them
Armor detail reporting.
and you can produce these three. So this battle drone does repairing as well as has a machine gun, so it can attack infantry. This Hellfire drone is strong against vehicles, so it's just another sort of bit of attack on that vehicle. So I might just, I'll do the battle drone because it repairs vehicles. With your tanks and infantry here, to select them all,
Fire at anything.
you've got the attack move function. So if you click on that and then click anywhere on the map, they'll just drive in a line, and if they find something, they'll attack it. Well, the other one which I often use is guard. So press guard and click on that white circle, so any enemy that come into that, they'll attack and then come back to where they're sitting right now, I guess.
On the trail.
There we go.
Clocked in.
So this white arrows, the power usage is getting up a bit, so we're just going to keep an eye on that.
Bring on the scaffolding.
So build another missile.
Yeah.
The next thing I'll build is a airfield. So try and find a spot for that up here.
Going up.
Helicopters are happy. See, you can see the supply depot is diminishing, so just keep an eye on that. I've got another drone ready, so I might put it down here.
That one's done.
There we go.